Hi friends, how are you? Welcome to my channel Technical Eye. In the last video, we have seen actually what are the profiles and how many types of profiles are there and how to configure the roaming profile. These topics we have seen in the last video. Now I'm going to discuss about the what is home folder drive actually. What is home folder? We are going to see now what is home folder and how to configure a home folder drive for the user and what is the necessity of this home folder. We are going to discuss about this now. So first of all, we'll see now actually what is home folder actually. Home folder is a shared network where users can store their files actually. So, I mean, in this actually, we need to create a folder actually. In that folder, we can share folder. In that folder, actually, in that location, we can store our data actually. So it allows users to access their files from any computer in the network. So, any computer, anywhere in the network, you can log in and you can access your data, this drive data actually. And administrator can manage their home folder data actually. I mean, what is that mean means administrator have the access to this folder and he can manage the data. What is that use means? So sometimes maybe the user's system maybe have some issues. So user maybe cannot log in. So the data is secure in the server folder. So he can the administrator have the backup files, right? So in that scenario, the data is secure actually. So what is this necessity of home folder means? Home folder drive means actually whenever users right, for example, this user, there is Kalyan user here. For example, this Kalyan user, he have his data actually in the local drive actually. So in case this user have this data in local drive actually, E drive he has his data, new folder, right? And he stores some files and some documents also here. So this user actually what happened in some I mean some other day any user can log into this PC and he can access this drive data actually. There is no security for this for files actually. There is no security for this user's data actually. Maybe other user can log in this to any other domain user can log into this computer and he can access the this data actually. Maybe he delete or he can modify also. So there is no security. So in that scenario, actually, what the user is requesting. So he needs some separate drive for the to store data. So only he can only able to access the drive. No other user don't have access to the drive. Only he need to access the drive folder data, and no other user don't need to unable to access the drive. He need that type of location drive actually. So he will request to the system admin actually. And in other case actually when this user will log into the other PC, maybe this user will log into this PC actually, but the local drive data he will not get this other PC, right? So that is also a drawback actually. So whenever he log into any PC, he need to access the drive, he need to access the data also, and the other users don't have access to this drive data actually. So in that scenario, we'll create a home folder drive actually. So to create home folder data, we did two things actually. For same thing, same as like roaming profile, we also need to create a share folder in the server, and we need to assign that path to the user actually. We need to do two things actually to configure the lab. We need to create a share folder on the server, and we need to assign the share folder path to the user actually. So first of all, let me create the share folder actually. So let me go to the server manager. In the server manager, choose this option, file and storage service, and go to the shares. And here that in the tasks, go choose new share and go with the default options only, default settings only. You need to change anything and click next. And we need to create a folder, right? Choose the type a custom path and click browse and select the location where you want to create a folder. Select that location. I want to create a folder in share folder in E drive actually. So I am selecting E drive and choose new folder and type the folder name. I'm giving the folder name home file, whatever any name you can give, and click select folder. Okay, and click next. And you want to you can give the folder name description for the folder name also. This is a home folder, home folder drive actually. That's it. And click next and choose this enable access based enumeration and click next. Here you need to customize the permissions, customize permissions. So select this option. So I don't want to any inherited permissions. So disable inheritance also. So choose this option, convert inherited permissions to into explicit permissions on the object. So choose this option and remove the user's permissions also. Only these people only have access to the this folder actually now. And click apply and click OK. Click next, click create. See now the folder is created. Click close. Let me check the E drive. You can see the home file folder is created. You can inside whenever remember this point actually. Whenever you create a share folder, whenever you create a roaming file or home folder drive, inside these folders, don't create any folders or any files. This should be empty actually. And click properties. You can see the security permissions also here. Yeah, this is permissions is full control actually. We need full control here. I mean, we need we are giving the access actually like we are keeping the folder permission as everyone actually and full control. Keep it as it is only and click close and give this path to the copy this path to the which I mean which for which user you want to assign the home folder drive. Just assign this path to that home folder. I mean sorry user. Go to the server manager and go to the Active Directory user and computers. So I want to create a home folder drive for this Kalyan user. So let me go. Let me check the properties of the Kalyan user and go to the profile. And here you can copy that path. Actually, I mean here you have to give the path in the home folder. You can see here in the under home folder you can There are two options actually. One is local path and another one is current option. If if you give the path in the local path, only server only will have access. Every time the user will come to the I mean every time user need to come to the server to access the drive actually. So don't apply the folder path here. You need to apply the folder path in the current option and choose the current here and choose the drive letter which whatever you want and copy the path here and server folder and folder name and give the username also. And here main what is the main difference here means. So whenever you are giving to the only single user, whenever you apply the either roaming profile or home folder drive, only when you are assigning the to the single folder, you need to assign the username here, directly username. But like username is Kalyan or any Rajesh, only that username you need to mention. If you are assigning to the multiple group, I mean multiple users at a time, you need to assign the percentile username percentile. Right now, yeah, I am giving the access to the only single user, right? So only single user, right? So that's why I'm giving directly the username actually here. If you are giving the access to the at a time multiple users, you need to give percentile username percentile actually. Okay, and click apply, click OK. Okay, so now you can go to the client machine and you can check actually now. And before that, let me open the share folder. Here in the server drive, the server we created, right? Share folder. You can see here the user profile path here. You can observe over here user profile name inside the share folder. Whatever we created, it will come here. One second. I think I type something. I spell it. I mean, I type something wrong. I think. Click apply. Actually, no, actually nothing. Actually, I just typed spelling mistake actually. I typed something not Raj actually. Raj. I mean instead of RAG, I typed something RJA actually. I see here. Sorry. So let me delete this one. So instead of RAG, I typed something spelling wrong in there. Sorry. So actually here the server have full control here. So I mean the administrator have full control here. He can delete also if the he want to delete, he can delete also here. So now the inside the home folder, the profile, I mean the user folder is created actually. So whatever the user, when you save the data in the client machine, the data will exist here actually. The data will sync here and it will store in the server. So let me go to the client machine. See, no. Actually it should come directly, right? So let me sign out one. Sign out once. Let me check the. See now you got the drive actually. So only the Kalyan user only he can access the this drive actually. So let me create some folders here. Let me create some files also. See, okay. See now actually I want to now actually we log in and we log into the one machine actually here. So we created some data in the drive actually. So drive is created. So let me sign out here and I will try to log in with another machine also. We'll get the data there also. There we'll get data or not. We'll check there actually. Let me log in the another machine in the network. We'll see. We'll get the drive data same as or not. I mean same data we are receiving or not. We'll check actually. So in the server also you can see inside the server folder also you can see where whenever you save the data in the drive, it is automatically syncing with the server actually. You get the same data whatever you saved in the client machine in the server it is reflecting. This is the advantage of the home folder drive actually. So why we are creating a home folder means the user can log into the any machine in the network and he can access the his data actually. So this is different machine and this I mean this is different computer on the network and this is another different computer actually. So let me go open my computer. We will see actually. We are getting the same data drive information and we are getting the I mean I am logging to the another computer in the network. So we are getting the same user information and the same drive information and we are able to access the data also here. Yeah, I think you got the point. I think this is the advantage of the home folder drive. So whenever you created a data on your one machine, and if you log into the another machine, you can get the same exact data also there. And let me so we will verify actually the previous time and the previous lab actually we created a roaming profile for this user, right? Can we create the home folder for I mean for the same user we can create the roaming profile and home folder also we can check actually no. We will see we can create the can we create the home folder for the roaming profile also or not we will check now. This is such a user, right? Such a dot prasad. This is the username of this. this account. So I'm giving the profile. I mean existing roaming profile user to, giving the this home folder drive permissions to the roaming profile user also. Can we create or not? We will check now. So what is the difference between roaming profile and home folder? Means roaming profile, it will save the actually profile data only. Whatever the user change profile data in the desktop or in documents, whatever the user changed in the profile, like desktop or documents downloads, it will save in the server. But here in the only drive data, it will save actually. In the home folder, only the drive data, home folder drive, only the drive data will saved in the server. That is the difference between roaming profile and home folder drive data. And click apply, click OK. So we can, and let me go to the client mission now. We will see actually the client will get the for home folder drive for roaming user data also. He can get the client home folder drive or not. We will see now. Let me go to the my computers. Let me sign out and sign in again. See, we get the drive for the home folder drive for such a user also. So let me create some folder. Let me create some files also. So let me save this one, and we will go to the server. And here, actually, inside this drive, we can create whatever we want. We can create folders, test word, text documents, and if you want to create the image also, whatever things you want to do, you can do actually. Okay, and let me go to the server and let me check the the folder drive folder created for the such a user or not. We will check now. See the such a user also, the folder created for the such a user also, and the data also it is saving here. I think I didn't save the folder document here. That's why data is not showing here. I think I didn't save there. So whatever the we created for such a user also, it is reflecting here. So what is the purpose of this home folder drive means, whenever in case the user based hardware failure we get. So in that scenario we didn't get the drive data, right? So if we create a home folder, the data is automatically saving here. So if the user unable to log in or there is any hardware issues came, so in that scenario the data is secure here in the server actually. So the administrator will have access to this server, this folder here, and he can take backup also here. That is the advantage of this home folder drive actually. And any machine he can log in, and any machine he can get the data also. With the, he get the data with the whatever the updated data also he can get there actually. That is the advantage of this home folder actually. Thank you guys. I think you got the idea with the practicals also. What is the purpose of the home folder drive in the network, and how we configure, and how data is secure also we see actually. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. If you like the video, please hit like button and please click subscribe my channel. And for more upcoming videos, please hit bell icon. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your time.